Hi you guys, this is Yogi Cameron and welcome to this video. So today what are we talking about? We're going to be talking about how you can get to know your individual constitution and the various ways. So the number one way you can do it is go see a practitioner, a physician, somebody like me, and we take your pulse, we look at your eyes, we do the whole thing. It takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to really do the practice properly. Plus it depends on, taking urine samples, take your pulse early in the morning before you've eaten. There's many things that need to happen for it to be very, very accurate. So the second best way, because this is not always ideal for most people because you might not have the discipline, you might not have the time, you may not know somebody. So the second best way is to take the dosha and the guna quiz on the website on yogicameron.com. And there you'll be able to get a general idea of how your body and your mind are. Now most dosha quiz, and dosha means element, are all about the body. And I made the dosha and guna quiz together so you can know what's happening in your body and your mind. So this is the difference between most of the quizzes out there. And like I said, this isn't going to be like seeing somebody like me or a practitioner or a physician, but it is going to give you a monthly or a weekly update on how you're doing. And it's a good way for you to keep on track and know yourself a bit better and what's going on in your body and your mind. Now, the other way that you can do it is actually the best way possible, but it does need your cooperation. So by observing yourself, you'll be able to know all the information of what's going on in your body and mind. Now, most people don't do this because they're busy doing something else. Work takes over. You're going to a birthday party. You got your family. It's noisy. It's quiet. It's noisy. You know what I mean. So if you can and you are willing to start spending a little time on it and observing yourself, you'll be able to see how your constitution, your elemental type in your body, the elements moving around in the mind and the body, how they work. So you'll be able to look at two things: how they are at rest and how they are when you're at play. So how they are at rest is how you usually are, how you normally are, sort of how you are from birth, let's say. And then how they are and how they move at play means when you're at work with your family, doing things, activities, thinking a lot, playing a lot, and all of that. So the elements go, and by the way, of course, the elements are air, fire, and earth. And how are these moving? So you'll be able to tell if the fire comes up in your body more when you're moving, and how much more does it come up. So taking myself as an example, the fire in me doesn't rise too much unless I do a lot of vigorous exercise, where in somebody else the fire can really come up and their body can overheat very quickly. So I know that about myself. You need to get to know that about yourself. So if your body's, let's say, thinner or more medium or larger, you can start to observe yourself. Which one of those am I? In your mind, am I a quick thinker? Am I a slow thinker? Am I more laid back? Who am I? So you start to get to know yourself. And like I said, you need to read up about this a little bit. Go on yogicameron.com and read up more about it. If you get to know yourself over the years, you'll be able to know your constitution and how it's changing. That's sort of the best way I advise people to do it. Or take the guna and dosha quiz weekly or monthly. That will also tell you. Or if you have access to a practitioner, you can also do that. But it's all about you and knowing how these elements really move, because even if you came to somebody like me, you're still going to go home and you're not going to see somebody like me every day. So it's best that you know more about yourself by observing yourself, and then you'll be able to do something about something. When you get sick, for example, you'll be able to say, oh, this is because of too much fire. I need to do the opposite and put out the fire, or bring the fire a little bit lower by using the element of earth. You'll start to understand how the elements work together or move against each other. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. I know it's a lot of stuff, but it's take your time, get to know this stuff over a lifetime. Don't rush into it, and don't get discouraged that you don't understand all of it. It's a big, big subject, so it's taken sages, thousands of years to compile and to bring to us. So you and I are not going to learn it in a few days. Namaste. I'll see you soon. Lots of love.